Hey guys, so today's video is on creating a natural everyday face. So I've already applied my serum and my moisturizer, and now we're going to go in with primer. And this is the Laura Mercier Hydrating Foundation Primer. This is my holy grail primer. If you have dry skin or dehydrated skin, I highly recommend picking it up. And now we're going to go in with the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. And this is one of my favorite foundations. That was a really cute face. I love it because it's more on the sheer side, but it's still going to give you that HD finish. So you're not going to have like a white cast in photos or in video. So I just like warming the product up with my hands and patting it all over my face. I have a weird pet peeve of like actually rubbing in foundation with my fingers, but I like to make sure it's just evenly applied everywhere on my face. And then we're going to go in with the Beauty Blender. This is my favorite way to blend foundations. I much prefer a Beauty Blender over a foundation brush. I just think it gives a prettier finish to your face. And then another thing I love about this foundation is that you can build it up. And if you are somebody who has dry skin like me, you know that building up foundations usually results in like a cake face, but I promise you're not going to get that with this foundation because it is so sheer and it gives you just such a natural finish. So we're just going to go back and blend with the Beauty Blender, and that was my boyfriend trying to make me laugh on the side. So that's what that is. So now we're going to go in with a concealer, and this is a MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Boost, I believe. Light Boost, not Radiant Boost. And I'll be sure to list all the products that I used below. So I'm applying that in a triangle shape under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on the sides of my face near my chin, just because I've been looking extra veiny. So I just want to conceal those a little bit. So one thing I don't like about this product, I hate the pen applicator. I feel like product gets caught in it and kind of cakes up. So if you know how to fix that, let me know. So I'm also going to be blending in the concealer with my Beauty Blender. I just love it that much. But one tip for applying highlight down the nose, I love putting it right in between the bridge of your nose, right between your eyes, because it gives you such a slope nose appearance, like very 90s, like you got a nose job kind of. But I don't know, I just kind of stumbled upon that one day and I loved the effect ever since. And then I'm just going to cover up a little bit on my eyelids because that area is veiny as well. So now we're going to go in with this Clinique concealer. It's actually meant for under your eyes, but I like putting it on any blemishes or red marks because since it's meant to be under the eyes and not to crease, it looks really natural on blemishes that you may have picked, not to be gross, but you know your blemishes kind of look a little flaky. So this is not going to accentuate any dry spots. So again, I'll list the products below. And this is a Sigma brush. And this is my favorite brush to pat in concealer on my blemishes because it gives such a natural finish that it looks like you don't have any blemishes. See? So that's my favorite technique. So now we're going to go in with a Dr. Jart. This was part of the like 3-step contour kit, and I love all Dr. Jart products. So I'm just applying this on my nose, and you could definitely put it like around your forehead or in the your cheek contour, but that's too much for me for every day. So I'm just putting it in my eye sockets now just to kind of give a natural contour to my eyes. I've been loving that look just for like a natural eye look. So again, we're going to blend any of the liquids back out with the Beauty Blender. And I like putting it on the tip of my nose too because I heard Marilyn Monroe used to do that. So of course, why not? So now we're going to go in with the highlight, and this is also by Kojendo, and it's in the color white, the white Illuminator, I believe, and I accidentally put a little bit too much on my cheeks, but we're just going to roll with it. So this is great I love using creams as my base before putting on powders because you're going to get a long lasting finish. But I love this because it's so stark white that any highlight you're going to be putting on top of it is just going to pop that much more. And it's oddly enough very, very natural looking which you wouldn't expect, but I just love Kojendo products. So it's going to give you just a beautiful lip from within glow. It's definitely my favorite liquid highlight. So now also by Kojendo, this is their face powder, and it's a loose face powder. So you just want to be using a little bit. We're not baking under the eye, and we're just setting the under eye concealer with this. I love it for setting any areas that you might have lines because it has hyaluronic acid in it. So it's just going to plump up those lines. It's not going to look cakey or dry. So now we're going to go in with bronzer. And this is my absolute favorite bronzer. It's by CoverFX. And I just love all CoverFX products because they don't have talc in it. So if you have any skin sensitivities, I highly recommend trying out this line. So again, anywhere where we put any kind of cream product, we're going to lock it in with the bronzer in the contour area and on our forehead and under our chin because we don't want the appearance of a double chin. So now we're going to go in with this Becca blush in Wild Honey. And this is one of my favorite blushes just because it has a natural, just peachy bronze color to it. So we're just going to sweep it from the apples of our cheeks up towards kind of our eyebrow area. That's how I like to angle it. And now with the Balm's Down Boy blush, I'm going to apply this just on the apples of my cheeks with the Bobbi Brown blush brush, which is one of my favorite brushes, and then just blend all that together. So now for the highlight, this is a very natural highlight. It's by MAC, and this is called Lightscape. It was a part of a limited edition collection, but I believe they've come back out with it since. So just under our brows and on the tops of our cheeks and down the center of our nose. Again, wherever we put that Kojendo Aqua Illuminator, we're going to lock it in with a powder. Now, just to set our whole face, this is by Urban Decay. It's the Naked Skin Loose Powder, and it has a little bit of a color tint to it, but nothing dramatic. So it's just going to make all of our powders kind of blend together and look pretty seamless. So just go in light circular motions all over the face. And I love this new stippling brush by Makeup Forever. So that is the entire look. I put on my lashes and my eyebrows, and that's my toddler and tiara's face. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.